This is the Sven & Son Platinum Adjustable Bed Base Frame Split King. When I first started looking for an adjustable bed, I was honestly a bit overwhelmed. So many brands, so many features. Some of them sounded like tech jargon more than things I'd actually use when I just wanted to relax after a long day. But since using this bed, I've got quite a few thoughts to share about what it's really like and what you can expect as someone completely new to adjustable beds. I'm going to keep things easy to follow and just stick to the things that matter most during daily use. From the outside, the Split King version of the Sven & Son Platinum looks modern and pretty substantial. It's got this charcoal gray upholstery that fits smoothly into my bedroom, and it honestly doesn't scream hospital the way some adjustable frames can look. The fabric is soft, and it seems like something that's going to hold up well. The frame feels solid and very sturdy, which makes sense once you find out it's over 400 pounds in total weight. A bit heavy, but I'd rather have stability than something flimsy and creaky. One of the key features for me is the split part. What that means is you get two separate bases side by side, and each side has its own remote. So when my partner wants to read, and I want to sleep flat, neither of us has to compromise. The remotes themselves are wireless, with a backlight that makes them super easy to use in the dark. There are a lot of buttons, but honestly, you only end up using the main ones after initial setup. The incline and recline are straightforward. Hit the button, and the head or feet rise smoothly without any awkward jerking. In my opinion, one of the coolest things about this bed is the adjustability. The head can lift up to 75 degrees, and the feet can go up 45 degrees. There's also what they call a pillow tilt, which lets you fine-tune the angle just at the top for your head, kind of like propping yourself up on an extra pillow without actually needing one. This makes reading in bed or watching TV much more comfortable. One thing I didn't expect to use as much as I do is the lumbar support function. Basically, there's extra support for your lower back, and you can adjust how much pressure or support you want. As someone who sometimes wakes up with a sore back, this was honestly a relief. I also appreciate the zero gravity setting, a single button that puts the bed in a position where your legs and torso are both gently raised, making it feel a little like you're weightless and taking pressure off your spine. The bed even comes with preset buttons like flat to take you back to lying completely level and anti-snore, which lifts the head just a little to help with breathing. These positions are super practical and not just marketing tricks. I like how fast and quietly the motors work. There's a low hum, but it's not loud enough to bother anyone in the room. From my experience, the massage feature was a selling point I was curious about, but a little skeptical. Now that I've actually used it, I'd say it's more of a pleasant vibration than a real massage, but it's great for relaxing at the end of a long day. There are settings for different patterns and levels of intensity. You can set it to pulse or wave, and it'll cover either just your upper, lower, or your whole body. It's not going to replace a professional massage, but for winding down, especially if you have tired legs or a sore back, it feels really nice. For the tech-friendly folks, each side of the base has USB charging ports. This is so convenient for charging my phone and tablet without needing a tangle of cords or extra plugs next to the bed. There are also under-bed lights that can be turned on with the remote. I use them as a soft nightlight if I need to get up without waking anyone else. The remote even has a flashlight built in, which, while a small touch, is actually handy in the middle of the night. Now let's talk about the mattress. Mine came with the 12-inch memory foam option, which is what most people get with this frame. If you're not familiar with memory foam, it's a material that adapts to your body shape and is generally preferred for its comfort and ability to reduce pressure points. This one has a special gel layer on top, which actually stays cool, so I never wake up feeling too hot. It's a bit firmer than I expected, but it supports my body well, and you don't sink in so much that you get stuck. Something I want to mention is assembly. Because this bed is heavy, I definitely needed a second pair of hands. Most of it comes pre-assembled, but connecting the bases, screwing in the legs, and getting everything lined up takes some patience. The instructions are pretty clear though, and the entire process took a little over an hour at a slow pace. One quirk is the memory function for positions. You can only save one custom setting on the remote. More memory slots would be neat if you switch between lots of different positions all the time, but for me, one is plenty since I usually go right to my favorite. Also, if you live in an apartment or move a lot, just remember, because of its weight, moving this bed isn't the easiest thing. In terms of daily use, the frame is impressively quiet. which matters to me because I often adjust it at night while someone else is trying to sleep. The movements are smooth, and I haven't had any trouble with things getting stuck or misaligned. The underbed lighting adds a really nice vibe and has actually made my bedroom feel more inviting at night without having to turn on bright lights. In my opinion, this adjustable bed base is perfect for anyone who values quality sleep and likes having control over their comfort. Whether you deal with back pain, want to read in bed, or just love a bit of luxury, this thing gives you flexibility without making you jump through hoops or learn a bunch of complicated steps. I'd recommend this for both couples who want their own settings and anyone who wants a solid adjustable solution for their sleep. In conclusion, I started out unsure about whether these high-tech beds could really make a difference in how I sleep. After spending a good amount of time with the Sven & Son Platinum Adjustable Bed Base Frame, I can honestly say it lives up to the hype for comfort, flexibility, and a little bit of everyday luxury. Some minor drawbacks exist, like the weight and the assembly process, but the daily benefits outweigh those details for me. I will leave detailed information about the Sven & Son Platinum Adjustable Bed Base Frame in the comments for your reference. Thank you for watching.